Picture a village so quiet you can hear snow falling, and one single candle burning in a window past midnight, because somewhere inside, a new life is about to begin. That single candle wouldn't be lit until midnight, but this particular day, for midwife Temperance Hale, began nearly 18 hours earlier, in the gray hush just before dawn. Temperance had no medical degree and no hospital. Only 40 years of practice, a shelf of dried herbs, and hands that villagers trusted more than any doctors. By mid-morning, she'd already checked on a fevered child 2 farms over, mixed a tonic for an aching back, and walked nearly 4 miles in wooden clogs. But one house mattered more than the rest today. The Coombs farmhouse, where a young mother named Patience was due to give birth any day now. Just after sundown, a neighbor's boy came running through the snow, breathless, shouting the words every midwife waits for. "It's time! Come quick!" Temperance grabbed her satchel, clean linens, dried herbs, an oak birthing stool, and set off through the dark and cold without a moment's hesitation. Inside the farmhouse, Nathaniel Coombs paced by the hearth while his wife Patience gripped the bedpost through another contraction. Temperance set to work at once, checking Patience gently, timing each contraction, and speaking in the same calm, steady voice she used for every birth. Hour after hour, Patience walked, rested on the birthing stool, and walked again. An old rhythm passed down through generations of women just like her. By midnight, the single candle in the window had burned down to a stub, and Patience, exhausted, was losing the strength to push. Then Temperance felt something that made her pause. The baby was turned the wrong way, feet first instead of head first, and every midwife knew how dangerous that could be. She kept her voice low and even as her heart pounded. "The baby needs turning. I need everyone calm, and I need you to trust my hands." Working with slow, careful pressure, the same technique her own teacher had shown her 30 years before, Temperance began gently guiding the baby into place. Patience cried out. Nathaniel gripped the doorframe, and for one long, silent moment, nobody in that farmhouse dared to breathe. And then, success. Temperance felt the baby shift beneath her hands, turning at last into the right position, head down and ready. "Now, Patience, now!" Temperance urged, and Patience, finding strength she didn't know she had left, pushed with everything in her. A thin, furious cry cut through the farmhouse, and in Temperance's steady hands lay a baby girl, red-faced and breathing, exactly as she should be. Nathaniel wept openly by the bedside, and Patience, utterly spent, laughed and cried at the very same time as she held her daughter close. Outside, the sky over the farmhouse had already begun turning pale gold, dawn arriving just as Temperance's longest night finally ended. Temperance washed her hands, packed her oak birthing stool back onto her shoulder, and walked home alone through the same snow, tired, but quietly proud. In 31 years of midwifery, Temperance Hale has delivered 211 babies into this cold New England world. And every single time, she has walked home in that same quiet hour before sunrise, carrying nothing but her satchel and the memory of that very first cry. Before buttons, where every ordinary day once held an extraordinary story. Subscribe, and we'll walk through the next one together.